Welcome to Lingua Latina Tutorials with Mr. K. This is Chapter 44, Lesson 2 exercises. Here we have practice with indirect speech, oratio obliqua, and the practice here is with accusative and infinitive constructions, so where you have like I say that, and then the accusative subject plus the infinitive verb, main verb. In those constructions, if you have a relative clause with qui, quai, quad, in the indirect speech, the verb after qui, quai, quad often goes into the subjunctive mood. And also, after quia or quad, the words because, the verb after those also is subjunctive in indirect speech. So here we have an example, or examples. Exempla. Pastor gaudeo in quia reperi ovem quae aberavit. Okay, the shepherd says, I rejoice because I found my sheep which wandered away. Indirect speech form of that would be pastor dicit, the shepherd says, that he rejoices, se gaudera, quia repererit, because he found his sheep. Here we have our subjunctive form, perfect subjunctive, which wandered away, and here we have again subjunctive, perfect subjunctive after quae. So quia in the indirect speech made this form subjunctive, and quae made this form subjunctive. And here we have Horatius, iure soror meam necavi, quod hostem lugebat. Horatius, I killed my sister rightly, correctly, justly, because she was mourning the enemy. Here we have the indirect speech form. Horatius dixit, iure se sororum suam necavisse, quod hostem lugeret. Horatius said, said that he killed his sister, iure, rightly, because she was mourning the enemy. And here we have quod in the indirect speech, which leads to our imperfect subjunctive here, lugeret, because she was mourning the enemy. Okay, let's try one of these. Augustus marmoriam blank urbem quam latericiam blank. Augustus gloriatus est marmoriam blank urbem quam latericiam blank. So we have the Augustus directly saying, I am leaving behind a city of marble, marmoriam urbem, which I received as latericiam, which I received as brick. So marmoriam relinquo, urbem quam latericiam accepi. And then the indirect speech form, Augustus boasted, gloriatus est, or deponent verb from gloriari, boasted that he, and so when the subject here, just like you had up here, pastor dicit, se gaudera, Augustus gloriatus est, se marmoriam, that he left behind, and so here we want our infinitive, relinquere, that he left behind a city of marble, and then we have quam, which is going to lead to a subjunctive here, quam latericiam accepisse, pluperfect subjunctive, which he had received. Also, imperfect subjunctive would work there as well. So let's go on to exercise 5. Okay, so quam obrem demaratus domo Tarquinius profugerat. On account of what did Demaratus run away from his home to Tarquinii? Obseditiones profugerat domo Tarquinius. Obseditiones civium suorum, on account of the civil unrest at home. Demaratus, on account of civil unrest, fled from Corinth to Tarquinii. Okay, let's look at exercise 6. Okay, we're done. So when you finish this section, head back into the text at line 159. Buona fortuna.